I think it's afternoon, not quite sure, but welcome back to my channel. And today I was going to give you a quick tour of the inside. And I say quick because it's a tiny house and it doesn't take very long to go through there, but I love it. We both love it here. It's perfect for us and for our dog, and it's really all the space we need, except maybe just a wee bit more storage space, but we're going to work on that in a little bit. So let's go inside and I'll give you the quick tour. There's Buddy. Say hi, Buddy. You say hi? Yeah? We just put this screen up so he was learning how to go through it, but he's smart, so he figured it out. So, all right. Over here we have our living room. Very tight quarters, but it's cozy and I love it. So have a few of my plants up there. That's what I really need space for, is plants, because I love me some plants and I don't really have a whole lot of room for them, but these ones seem to love it up here. So I repurposed this bookshelf out of it's a drawer from my old desk, so works perfect for what I have there. I do have a lot more books that I would like to bring in, but there's not really a whole lot of space. And right here in this space, we purchased a large arch window from one of my mom's friends, and so that's going to go in this spring. And then we have another small window that we got from our other house that we had in a different location, and it was too small, so we're going to put it in our kitchen, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I'm going to switch back now so I can show you more of the house. This is some artwork from my very dear friend. I have her artwork, and I also have another friend's artwork. And then this is my miniature shelf. I found this cool little shelf thing when I went to Fredericksburg in March with my daughter for our birthdays, and I found out that it's an old typeset tray, had a name on it, and I looked it up and it was on eBay, so that's pretty cool. But I love collecting miniatures, so these are just a few of my... Sorry, Buddy nudged my arm because he wants me to pet him. Look at this little guy. Aww. I don't know if you can see that. It's the world's tiniest raccoon and gnome, except the gnome keeps falling down. I love just collecting little things like this. So I can't wait till I have plenty more to go. I can't wait till the whole shelf is full. This is a cool piece of artwork my daughter did when she was in high school. I love it. So I finally got a frame for that. Hey, no sir, we're trying to do a tour here. No time for being a turd. Nope. Okay. Sorry. Had to hush up the little doggy. My aunt just gave me this cool little shelf thing made out of washboards, and I love it. It stores some of my art supplies and serves as my little station for my computer. And this artwork is from a dear friend of mine that I've had for 20-some years now. So I've been collecting her artwork over the years. That's from my other friend that did the artwork on the other wall. And then my beautiful daughter-in-law. This is one of the most special gifts anyone has ever given me. This dream catcher. And each thing has a very special meaning. Like, this is when we got married. And then this is for each of the children that we had. Just each thing is very special. And I cried when I opened it. I love that so much. So that's going to go with me. Well, we're not moving anymore, so it's staying there. Well, for the time being, because eventually I want to put the microwave up there. But this is our stove, and I know a lot of people would be like, wow, why do these people have full-size appliance in their tiny house? Because we've never had super nice appliances like this, and we bought them when we lived in our other house that that I told you about a few minutes ago, that we had before. And so I love these appliances, and so we just brought them, and they work for us in the space, so why not? I just use these extra little pieces of butcher board for counter space. And then these cabinets and the couple uppers were resalvaged from my daughter's friend from a house remodel. And they were just like, probably like this color wood, and I just painted them with some leftover paint that I had from the other house, so that didn't cost anything, so that was completely free. And then I got this cast iron sink that weighed so much. My poor husband had to carry that thing, but got that off of Facebook Marketplace for like 60 bucks or 80 bucks, I forget which one. So, but I love it because it just goes with the whole old kind of rustic thing. And then have this little vintage thing that this cabinet sits on. And then we have our mini split up here, which works perfect to heat and cool this space. And then over here we have our ginormous fridge, but I love it. It's such a cool, it's a bespoke fridge. I don't know what that means exactly. I'm not all fancy smancy, but this fridge is super nice and I love it. So, and then this is the stairs that goes up to our loft. And this is our storage cabinet. And I'm finding out, I started painting it, so don't mind the mismatch color. Eventually we're going to redo this whole space right here. And we're just going to make like floor to ceiling cabinetry so I can hide things like the printer and things that I just don't want to see every day, like the boots and the yoga mat and the roller and stuff like that. So, but this serves great. My daughter gave me this. This works great for storing food and like baking items and stuff like that. This is a dresser my dad refinished for me when I was just a kid, so that's super special. I kept that, and I put all my husband's clothes in there. My clothes are upstairs in that little 3 storage kind of thing. So these are just some pictures. This is our little coffee bar station with some more storage down below. Trash can, our video game, and then we of course watch TV here when we're over in the living room. And then in here we have our bathroom, which is very spacious. It's very spacious in here and sunny. So this is also our laundry room. And I picked up that dresser from Facebook Marketplace for like 25 bucks. Worked perfect in between. That has more storage in there. And then this is our composting toilet. And we love this toilet. It works fantastic. And I'm going to leave a link to it and describe it a little bit more. And in here is just our storage and our hot water tank. And this was our splurge. If anything was a splurge in here, we bought this Chinese soaker tub or Japanese soaker tub, which is perfect. It's small. No, it doesn't take up much space, and we can shower and take a bath if we wanted to, which we don't, but that little guy over there is going to get a bath sometime this summer because he stinks from being outside and getting wet and all of that fun stuff. He does not like to take a bath, but he doesn't get a choice. Do you, buddy? You want to take a bath? No? Okay. As you can see up here behind me, that's unfinished. There's a few unfinished things in here. When we moved out here, there were a lot of things that we had to focus on first to make it livable, like getting water and electricity. So all of these little things have just kind of got pushed to the back burner, and my husband is busy working a lot. So, you know, we only have time on the weekends, but we also have other things that we need to do and want to do on the weekends. So that's one of the things on our list, and we're going to take it back to that vault because currently it's, I don't know if you can see how it's arched, which I love that detail. My husband, he came up with a cool way to link them together. But we just decided to go back to the bolt. So we're going to be working on that, plus a few other little projects, probably throughout the summer. But thanks again, guys, for coming on the tour, the little tiny tour. And I hope to see you again real soon. I'll be posting some more content very soon. Not sure what yet, but you never know what I'm going to whip up for y'all. So until then, have yourself a super duper blessed day, and I will see you again next time. Bye, peeps.